These cheap parts will make your board better. Longboards can get pretty expensive. While the entry prices for a good longboard have gone up over the years, we are now at times where it's not unusual to have a $600 plus setup, and some parts can even cost your kidney. Looking at you there, Rojas. Thankfully, not everything is so expensive, because most of us don't have even that kind of spare cash laying around. But a good longboard doesn't have to be that expensive, and with some very cheap parts, you're easily able to improve the quality of your ride by a lot. Nowadays, most longboards you see have a drop-through construction. The truck is mounted on the top of the board, instead of below it, setting the board lower and allowing more clearance for bigger wheels, making your ride even more comfortable. And here is where our first upgrade comes in, using risers instead of shock pads. Shock pads go between your trucks and your deck, absorbing vibrations and protecting your deck. But if you take more than a little piece of rubber and replace it with a proper riser, we can set the board even lower than it already is, increasing comfort even further. Just imagine, if you replace your 70mm wheels with 80mm wheels, you just have to use one 5mm riser to stand at the same height. Doesn't that sound awesome? And why stop there at flat risers? We can also use angled ones, increasing or decreasing turniness of our trucks. Does your board feel a little sluggish? You can just use wedge risers like described in this chart. At about 5 degrees of wedge to make your board even turnier, or make split setups where you increase the front and decrease the rear by about 5 degrees to have a setup that is very stable in the rear and maneuverable in the front, or just go for some wild combinations of both. I can only recommend trying it out yourself. I have all the models for flat and angled risers on my Makerworld profile, available for free. So download them, print them yourself with PETG or TPU or whatever you like. I would recommend 100% infill, just to be safe. Or you can buy them. Pads Risers has a lot of cool stuff and does sell them already at really affordable prices. For you in Germany, I have someone that does all my 3D printing, and he will also sell my models. I will link the shop in the description where you can buy all the parts, and if you're interested, just check out the page. You should really try and experiment and tell me how it works out for you. Or you can just cut up an old riser and this will work as well. I hope this video helped you, and if you're interested in more tips and tricks, feel free to check out the channel, and see you in the next video. Bye!